7:24 now. Vinnie Penn is out with a new book, and it'll have you cringing 1 minute and cracking up the next. The name of the book is DJ ZOM-B and The Ungrateful Dead. It's a fiction story, takes place in Connecticut. It's described as a real rock and roll zombie tale. Vinnie Penn joins us now. Good morning. A lot of folks know your voice from WELI.
Yep.
But this is you in person as an author.
That's exactly right.
What made you decide to be an author?
Well, this is actually my third book, my first fiction.
Okay, first fiction.
First horror. And I love because it's actually one listener of the radio show emailed me recently and they said, you're kind of not serving this up right. You know, on page 7, I was choked up. On page 10, I was cracking up. And on page 14, I was scared. And I thought, oh, really? It's got all of that in there.
Now, is radio involved in the tale?
Oh, yeah, he's a DJ. Yeah,
oh,
sure.
It is? Okay.
Yeah. See what goes on, and you'll appreciate this, Aaron, with your many years in broadcast. That's how they think we'll save the day. It's kind of, you know, the humans versus the undead. And they're like, we got to get one last broadcast out there. What they do is actually pretty clever. They hijack the Amber Alert to get a message out across the country that there are still survivors and are you out there because we're here. So radio's key.
Now, you make your money with your radio voice.
Yep.
What is your author voice? Is it different?
Oh, decidedly. And I don't know about the money thing, but
you know what I'm saying.
Yes,
make your living.
You know, significantly edgier. Although, you know, I don't really hold back on the radio show either. No, I don't. But a lot of turn of phrase, and this is grisly. You have to serve up. In a zombie, you can't take any liberties in a zombie tale with those fans. They want something. They'll give you a chapter to ruminate and be philosophical and have the lead character think about life and did they live a full life. But by the next chapter, you got to give them something.
All right. Now, how about folks, they may not be zombie, but they like the fact that you're from Connecticut. Right. What would a Connecticut person recognize in this book?
Mohegan Sun, probably. Okay. Yeah, I think they might not admit it. But yeah, Mohegan Sun. There's a lot of name dropping, Fairfield County and Niantic, and you know, I don't get down to restaurants and do that necessarily.
But you write what you know.
You do, and I do think somebody else, you know, had said you go by the reviews that you get, and zombies are really kind of a backdrop too. In all honesty, like you would read it, I think. You don't have to be a zombie fan. I'm not necessarily. You know, I'm not necessarily a horror fan per se, and a lot of people are coming up to me and they say, "Yeah, this is really kind of a story about life, and this guy's in his 40s and he's looking back like this is it, and did I live the life I wanted to live?" Yeah. And the humans who've survived are squaring off, being what we are.
Is this for adults only? Or do you think, you know, a 15-year-old boy could read it?
I do. I did a signing locally, and it was gratifying to see parents come out, 2 kids in that vicinity, and the dad came out.
But you would say teens, definitely.
Yeah,
make sure they're teens.
Well, yeah. I mean, for some of the language, but yeah, not much beyond that. I mean, I'm a comic book fan. Great. Dave Dorman did the cover. He's a revered comic book graphic artist. And the gentleman at this book signing said, "I want you to meet my son. He wants to be a writer, and I listened to you talk about how long it took you and hang it. Can he read it?" And I said, "Oh, absolutely, yeah."
Is there another book?
This is supposed to be a trilogy,
all right,
but as you know, you have to wait for that first. The check the royalties will decide if it will be.
Always get honesty from Vinnie Penn.
I tried. Thank you for that, Aaron.
We appreciate your time. We appreciate it. Vinnie Penn's book, DJ ZOM-B and The Ungrateful Dead. You can get it in local bookstores or online. If you want more information, of course, go to our website, WTNH.com. Click on the Good Morning Connecticut section.